Welcome to the Big O Show featuring KOKO and XERS.
Hello, everybody. We'll get started here in just a couple minutes. Can everybody hear me? Somebody give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Tell me what's going on around here. Anybody? There we go. Adrian's awake. Thank you, brother. Thank you very much for that. Welcome, everybody. Adrian, Uma, Woody, Revelation, Dougie, Harshan. That's all I can see, my friend. Welcome. We'll get started in just a moment. I'm still setting things up. We'll see what happens around here. Lots of things going on. All right. Let's see. Space has started. Right. Osama, how you doing, bud? Welcome. All right. Get in here and share this with everybody, then we'll get started. All right, everybody, make sure you share the space, please, especially if you do plan on coming up and saying hello at the end or later on when we open it up for everybody. Make sure you share the space, please. Of course, if you have a Koala PFP or XERS PFP, I'll automatically assume you share their space. You already shared the space because you know what? Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? I mean, we're just trying to open it up and get some people in here and learn a little bit about XERS and learn a little bit about our beloved KOKO. So we'll get started here in just a moment. I just went and posted it in the few different telegrams that we have. So Alex is in the house. How you doing, Alex? Welcome, brother. Welcome. So thank you for this evening space. Didn't know what to expect this morning. My wife is off again today, which is cool. Yay! She's my favorite person. So I got to hang out with her a little bit today. Meth Man, how you doing? So I got to hang out with her a little bit today. So I didn't know. I figured this is a good time for a space. It's late in the evening for us. It's 7 p.m. and you'll see. I am recording this, by the way, video recording this. I'm using my Teams account and recording this, and I am going to put it on the Big Oinker YouTube channel and maybe make some shorts out of it and things like that. Have a little bit of fun with this. And you know what? See if we can't do what I was doing before and try to grow a little bit of this. Try to grow using the YouTube platform as well. I mean, we got other platforms that we're using, and why not YouTube too, right? Get them all going. Every time you share it is an opportunity for our price to go up a little bit. So, all right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Everybody ready? Are you ready? All right. Welcome to the Big O Show. Remember, this is family-friendly crypto news, chat, and shill time. It is time for the swine, and that is me. I am Donnie, by the way. Hello there. I am Donnie. You can call me Big Oinker. You can call me Big. You can call me Oinker. It doesn't matter. I'll answer to all of it. Anybody popped in that I didn't get to say hello to, I apologize. Oh, Ricardo is here. Hello, Mr. Ricardo. Anyhow, I am your favorite swine influencer. That's me. That's me, your favorite. I know. You don't even have to tell me. And your tip of the day. Something you need to remember is that if you witness a crime at an Apple store, that makes you an eyewitness. Boom! Starting off strong with the dad jokes. Why not, right? Starting off strong. Woo! So, my wife and I recently, we decided, we have a big garden and stuff. We talked about this before. And, we decided that we were going to go ahead and start getting some animals up in here, getting some animals, right? Why not try to, we're already growing our own vegetables. Why not get some chickens, get some whatever else we want, some sheep, some cows, right? So we got this chicken the other day, okay? And check this out, right? This chicken can count its own eggs. For real, it can count its own eggs. Yeah, we named it Mathema Chicken. Come on, where's the emojis? Give me a little love. We called it a Mathema Chicken. So this chicken, I've been trying to teach it how to talk, okay? I'm an English teacher. That's what I do. I teach how to speak English, right? Unfortunately, this thing will only speak foul language. You know how I feel about that. Foul language? No, this is family friendly. We don't do foul language around here. Oh, so my cat's tail fell off. I mean, for real, the tail fell off. It's cool though. I went to the retail store and got a new one. Ha-ha! All right. What else we got going on here? Bird puns. Anybody like a good bird pun? Sorry. Good bird pun? Well, don't worry. I'm not going to say any because I don't want it to fly over your head. Oh, come on. See, there we go. I love the emojis. Keep them going, guys. Keep them going. So I missed work, right? I got this cow, and this cow has been sick. I missed work. The boss called me. He thinks I'm milking it. Oh boy. Hey, if I don't crack myself up, who else am I going to crack up, right? So, speaking of sick, I went to the doctor. I'm 50 years old, right? Went to the doctor, a little bit of hearing problems. Okay. The doctor said, can you describe your symptoms? I said, absolutely. Homer is the fat dude, okay? Marge, the wife, she has blue hair. Bart's school report card is like a skateboarding skills. It just downhill fast. And Lisa is so smart, even AI feels insecure. Get it? I described the Simpsons, not the symptoms. So, yes, I'm 50 years old, and I have recently found out a way to determine if I am old. Okay? 50 years old. I don't have any children yet, right? And I really do. I mean, you see me here on YouTube. I have quite a baby face, right? Quite a baby face. So I found out this way, okay? Now, if you want to know if you're old, what you need to do is fall down. Seriously, fall to the ground. Fall to the ground, right? You fall to the ground. And if everybody laughs at you, you're still young. But if everybody runs to you in a panic going, oh no, is he okay? You're old. Like me. Oh boy. Liddy is now here. Plumber is now here. Anybody else I missed, I apologize, but welcome. So one of my good friends recently has told me that I was violating his personal space. Stig, welcome. One of my good friends told me I'm violating his personal space. What an awful thing to say. I mean, it was an incredibly hurtful thing to say. It completely ruined our bath time. I mean, for real. So, so when when I was little, right? Okay, yeah, I'm old, so let's go back a bit. DQ, welcome. So when I was little, I didn't really care what I wore. Okay, it didn't matter to me. Wear anything, right? Recently I've been looking at some old photos of myself, and I realized my parents didn't care either. Oh, Oh, they were decent parents, I guess. My mother was great. I love my mother. Anyhow, what did one eye say to the other? Anybody? Bueller, Bueller. What did one eye say to the other? Between me and you, something smells. Between me and you, something smells. All right, guys, girls, if there are any here, welcome. Oinkers etiquette. Remember, this is family friendly. Family friendly. So please keep that in mind when you come up and speak and stuff like that. And don't forget you can invite your family here because this is a beautiful family friendly time. Absolutely. Loaded with dad jokes and puns. Try to have a little bit of fun in here. What these spaces don't always have to be super serious. Why can't you have some fun, right? This is the Big O Show, my pig themed spaces. And I love emojis. Emojis get me rolling. Absolutely. They will get me on fire. Please respect each other's opinions, of course. And what I speak of, remember, I'm uneducated. Okay? Listen, I've been rugged before. I'll be rugged again. Okay? Listen. This is not financial advice. Don't forget to share the space, please. And if you have a question, but you can't come up to the mic for some reason, maybe you're working or something like that, or whatever, but you can text. If you have a question, hit me up in one of the telegrams, okay? Please don't message me because I may not see it. As we're doing these spaces and I'm looking at the telegram, I'm looking for the little @ symbol, okay? And that's how I know somebody has hit me up. So please, if you have a question or something, if you have a problem, you'll solve it. No, I'm not vanilla ice. Anyhow, you'll solve it. No, I'm not vanilla ice. Anyhow, the drift. Moving on, the drift. We will, in the drift, we do take a look and do a slight market overview of what's going on. Fear greed, looking at the fear greed index, it's sitting at 54. Basically neutral, a little on the good side. We like that. Market cap has popped up. I mean, it has caught fire the last couple days here. We're sitting at 3.37 trillion for the entire asset class. Good stuff right there. What we're waiting on is altcoin season. According to CoinMarketCap, altcoin season is sitting at 23. I believe it right now. I believe it at 23. Everybody's still Google Gaga after Bitcoin. We're just waiting for that Google Gaga to slow down, and then we'll be doing all right. Let's go take a look at my watch list. And let's see. I know Bitcoin's been on a tear lately. I saw Bitcoin hit 110,000 today. Currently, it's sitting at 109, just over 109. It's slightly red on the 1 hour, the 24 hour, 7 day, 2% in the green. Good stuff. Ethereum. See, this is what we want to see right here. This is what we want to see. Ethereum. Now, on the 1 hour, it's down a little bit. I guess everybody's eating dinner, so we got some sellers going on. The 24 hour, it's up. Where is it? Up 1.79%. 7 day, it's up 6%. Okay. Now let me go down these numbers here real quick, right? Ethereum up 6% in the 7 day. XRP up almost 7%. Solana up almost 6%. Avalanche up 7.5%. Shiba Inu up 5%. Polygon up 8%. Terra Classic up 4.73%. Okay. This is all on the 7 day. And when we talk about KOKO and XERS, when we talk about XProject in a little while, you're going to see that this is all around the board, and this is what we want to see. Okay, this is what we want to see. We want to see these things happening. Okay, this is what's going to push that altcoin season over the edge and help it get here. Now, I didn't take a look at Bitcoin dominance. Here, let's do that really quick. Let's see if we can get to that really quick. Let's see what Bitcoin dominance is at. But remember we discussed last time, we want to try to get that down, that Bitcoin dominance down under, here it is, it's 64.5% right now, 64.5. We want to get that down under 50. And that that could be a wonderful signal that altcoin season is here. Maddie P, how you doing? Anybody else that I didn't get to say hello to? Muppet Storm, Zabi, anybody I didn't get to say hello to? Not on purpose. It's just I'm a busy little bee, rocking and rolling. Anyhow, Bitcoin dominance 64%. We want that to drop. We want that to drop. Especially with our KOKO and our XERS, we want that to drop because that means that the sentiment, just the overall sentiment, everybody is not just focused on Bitcoin anymore. That means that they're made a little bit of money, hopefully, and they're now looking to make some big X's, and that's what we need to push things up. That's what we need. So anyhow. Coming in late, welcome to the Big O Show. This is family-friendly crypto news chat and chill time. Plenty of dad jokes and some big themed segments, stuff like that. Coming up next, we have Oinkers for Oinks and Giggles. If you remember my Oinks and Giggles, it's just funny news stories. Today's news story is called Mint Condition. Mint condition, brain not included. If I only had a brain. Anyhow, let's moving on. Mint condition, brain not included. This comes to us from the Daily Degen, actually dated today, by the way, July 3rd, 2025, from the front page of the Finance-ish section, written by Hal Hodel McFlation. Let us begin. Let me read this story to you. In a world where JPEGs are worth more than your 401k, one man took the plunge and belly flopped. Meet Chad Etherston, self-described degen of the decade, who last blew his life savings, and half his neighbors, by the way, on what he called a generational buying opportunity, a new AI-generated NFT project called Crypto Kittens 3000, feline fine in the metaverse. I knew it was legit, Chad said, while sipping on a Red Bull in regret. The roadmap had everything: staking, baking, and something called sentient liquidity. It was so confusing, I figured it had to be good. Well, Chad isn't alone. Across Discord servers and Mom's Basement worldwide, a growing number of investors are realizing that minting an NFT in mint condition doesn't necessarily mean you'll be cashing in. Sometimes it just means your brain's on vacation while your wallet takes a hike. Common sense? Nah, not on the blockchain. The project's newspaper, allegedly written by an AI called Satoshi GPT, promised to revolutionize decentralized nap taking, despite zero functionality, spelling errors, and a roadmap that literally said, we'll wing it. Thousands aped in. Honestly, when I saw the founders were pseudonyms cats named Vitalik Meowterin and Elon Husk, I should have seen the red flags, Chad confessed. But the AI-generated art was so realistic, so I figured it had to be smart, unlike me. Well, from moonshot to doomshot, the collection sold out in 13 seconds, followed by a sharp drop in price, so steep it had its own gravitational pull. One buyer reported, I bought at 3 ETH, and now it's worth 2 stale Cheez-Its and a Blockbuster membership. Ooh, Blockbuster. Anybody remember that? So some tried to stake their NFTs in a DeFi protocol called Yield to Me, Baby, which promised 4,000% APR, compounded hourly by friendly AI squirrels. Yeah, guess what? Squirrels rugged them. So the rise of the robo-shill. Experts warn that AI-powered influencers are the new front in the war against financial logic. One such bot, called GPT Hype, has been spitting out calls like, this new meme coin is powered by quantum GPUs, dog vibes, and loosely defined ethics. WAGMI. Naturally, Chad took that as gospel. If a robot can beat humans at chess, surely it can beat the market, right? He asked seconds before mortgaging his Roomba. Well, hold on my spice pumpkin latte with a double pump of matcha. When asked if he learned anything from the experience, Chad replied, yeah, never invest in anything you don't understand, unless it has a cool logo and a vaguely cosmic name. Well, he is currently researching a new token called NeuroPepe, the synaptic frog, which is rumored to use brain chain technology to store memes directly in your hippocampus. His new investment thesis is this: if it sounds dumb enough, it's probably genius or criminal. Either way, I'm in it. So a final thought for today. Remember, friends, do your own research. And if your research involves AI-generated white papers, Discord hype, and a founder named DJ Crypto Daddy 69, you might want to close your laptop and open a book. Or at the very least, call your dad. He'll probably say, son, that NFT isn't the only thing in mint condition. Your common sense is too. But it's clearly never been used. Oh, thank you, Mr. Hal Hold'em McFlation, for your Arctic goal. Now for my favorite time of the day, everybody. We get to talk Hog Wild. We get to talk about KOKO XERS and just the overall XProject and what's going on here. Last time I checked, KOKO was sitting at 5.1 mil. Compare that to 3.3 mil during our last space. I mean, we are rocking and rolling. I think we're talking, if we go up another 20%, you're looking at anybody who bought at 3.3 mil, you've 2x'd. You've 2x. That is good stuff. Don't forget, keep rating this. We have to keep rating. The 7-day on KOKO was, what was it? 38%. 38% on the 7-day. So good stuff, guys. Just we have to keep up the intensity with raids. We have to keep up. Crossover is here. Let me welcome him. While Cross is getting up here, I'll let him do the update on XERS and KOKO. But there is a message that I would like to share with everybody from our friend Andras. Okay, if you guys don't mind, Mr. Andras did send a message. There was something he wanted to share, and I agree wholeheartedly with what he wants to say. But he has other engagements. So he says, as you can see, we have started to be more active on X with KOKO main account, with the content and stuff like that. He says, expect more activity in terms of posts and replies from the main account from now on. Man, that's good stuff. See, exactly what I'm saying. We got to keep pushing this, right? He says, can you encourage the people on Spaces to put the KOKO main account with notifications on? So guys, girls, if you don't have notifications on from the main KOKO account, please do so. Please do so, okay? It smash those posts, okay? This is how, what he says, we're going to get a bigger reach and basically free advertising to pump your bags. Is that not what we're trying to do, right? I mean, we are trying to pump some bags up in here. Right? So, Andras says, please be vocal on TikTok, be vocal on Instagram. If you don't have one, look, you can get them for free. They're free. They're free. Who doesn't like free? If it's free, it's for me. Okay? I love free advertising for my KOKO. I love free advertising for my XERS. Okay? But specifically the KOKO account, it is a meme project, requires extreme community involvement. Okay? We have great community involvement. We need extreme. We need everybody involved. So please turn on the notifications, share, not just here. Remember what I said at the beginning of the space today, that I'm also recording this and I am going to edit it, do whatever I want to do with it, and then put it on YouTube as well. Okay, we have to keep doing these things. This is how you grow a meme project. A meme project is, let's take the word meme out of it and call it community project. A meme project is a community project, and that's how it lives and breeds. That's how it lives or dies. I'll leave it there. I don't want to beat you up too much. Anyhow, don't forget, if you have any questions and you can't speak, at me in the Telegram. Mr. Cross, how are you, sir?
Hello, hello, guys. I'm great. How are you?
We are absolutely rolling, having a good old time, my friend. Klaus, I have a question for you. Uh,
Yeah,
why did the
I just
koala?
arrived home.
Why did the koala get a job at a bakery?
Why did the koala get a job at a bakery?
Yes.
Because cakes. No, wait. Bread, crab. Maybe I don't have enough English vocabulary to find it. Too subtle.
Because
What is it?
he was great at making bear claws.
Bear.
Oh, bear claws is a pastry pastry from the U.S. Yeah. So anyhow,
Ah, you see.
d-
Okay.
well, you know what? I told my AI a secret, by the way. Yep. Now it's open source gossip. Now it's
Open
open
source
source.
gossip.
Open source gossip.
We don't care. Yeah.
So welcome, brother.
You. Thank you so much. I'm going to join the space with the KOKO account
Sure.
and what you've been saying just now about what Andra said about socials. It's exactly what. So wait. No, I'm listening to myself now. It's horrible. Okay, there you go. I just arrived home. Pretty hot today, by the way. Yeah, so what we're doing right now with the socials is amazing. Is what we've been doing at the very beginning, and we got a lot of engagement on socials. Especially, I don't know if you guys remember. I'm sure you do. On TikTok, we got like crazy number of views. Insta. I mean, and this is cool because, I mean, we saw a lot of projects that did that. We did it. We saw other projects that, new ones. I remember. I think Ibra was like he discovered one on Instagram about fat something. I don't, I'm not sure. Something with fat, like something funny. And on the I don't know. So far as I remember, was doing pretty well and was based only on those viral images on Instagram. So for us, it's like adding something, to the basket, like another tool. So that's pretty cool stuff that the OGs are doing there. Really appreciate it. I think everybody appreciates it. I shared it today to the investors. I shared the last post on TG with all the links. And the reactions are, as mine. People are happy. People like that. People always love to see some new content because, like you said, that's how meme work. They are about fun and yeah, doing pretty well. So let's continue. And it's important to yeah, like you said, Bigonker. You don't have the DApp. It's free. You can download it, create an account. You can even create several accounts. Doesn't matter, you know and you just enjoy, and people will see it, and that's how we should to do it. We should do it. Yeah.
Excuse me. Sorry, grabbing some of my tea.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely. I mean, who doesn't like free advertising? I mean, companies spend millions and millions on advertising. This is free.
And it's powerful.
It's
Bigonker.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Sorry, yeah. um there is I saw the other day. It was a dog, that was like ruling all the other dogs. Like he was the alpha dog there, and his name was or is Charles, and they call him the king. And when I opened TikTok, I see him. I was seeing his videos a lot. I was like, that's crazy. How this dog is, and the videos were got like millions of views, and few days later, I don't know how I saw on my screen somewhere. I don't know exactly how. King, it was on Pump Fun, and the thing bounded and went high, and there were a community on X. I was like, what's going on, And so it's exactly what we saw with you remember the morning routine. If you remember the morning routine, the guy that made that video had so many views, and then one day someone created the coin and it made multi-millions coin. So for us, it's we're not looking for the pump and dump effect, but we are looking for this acquisition.
That's right.
It's massive, and people bet on that. You're like, yeah, it's viral. People are going to bet, because at the end of the day, what makes someone buys is that he bets that this chart will goes up. Why? many reasons. Maybe the project itself, or the community, or its brand, or like I said, there are three reasons why people will buy from you. It's either because they like you, or because your product is amazing, or because you are the best. So those are the three main reasons. So for us, it's like, yeah, there is a good, if we are likable, definitely. Being the best, we don't say we're the best, but we're definitely one of the top memes in the space. I mean, historically, we have an amazing story, and our meme, yes, is adorable. Our product, our meme is perfect. Is exactly what people like. We saw several koalas that came, and the koala memes. I mean, the guys, what they are doing with all the memes, it's exactly this. So, yeah, it's another thing, and it's just one. I mean, that's one of the pieces of the puzzle. To achieve what you want to achieve. And what we've been witnessing lately is that we have less and less selling pressure, and we can see the start of something interesting in terms of reversal. We have more and more chats joining. We making more and more connections, and the great thing is that we are recognized as a legit community. And when you look at the chart, I put the chart in 3 day today, a bit earlier, in the 3 day chart, and you're like, huh, this is looking like, okay, we went up, like down, and now, the curve is starting, to reverse. So people now, they are looking for, because of the where we are in the cycle, of course, there are those pump and dumps every day. Now, mainly on ETH, but you don't really understand the market, how it goes. It's kind of crazy. What we know is that people are right now starting to ape more and more the conviction plays, like they did last year almost. It's been like, wow, 1 year. That's pretty crazy, guys. So obviously we might have some people that want to exit still, like, that been like or sweating, holding their tokens and sweating, I don't know why. And like, but it's fine, because we have buying pressure, we have new people and we have a plan. So that's the great thing. So a lot of things are in place for KOKO. Now, for me, the next target is 10 millions, reaching 10 millions, and being able to find that floor right out there, which is absolutely doable. Can happen at any moment, even way higher. It really depends on a lot of things anyway. And then we have a full plan to push it properly, hopefully. And my kids joined. Hello. Okay.
Hello, welcome, young koalas.
Koala. KOKO. 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 Okay, so now complicated to speak. I'll be here, bro, and I'll give you more info a bit later. Let me handle the kids.
Absolutely. So anyhow, hey everybody, while we're waiting for Cross, I'm gonna go in, jump into. I don't want to steal any of his thunder with XERS or KOKO or anything with XProject. So I'm gonna let him solely. Him alone speak on KOKO and XERS. I'm going to move into the news stories from X that I have set up. And remember, this is a time, these news stories from X. Come on, man. Use those emojis. Give me those thumbs up. Give me those. Please don't give me a thumbs down, man, because the last time somebody did it, I got kicked off of my own space. And that is so aggravating. Please don't let me get kicked off my own space. Please don't let me do it. So yeah, we're getting into some news stories here. Let me go ahead. Don't forget to share the space if you want to speak. Okay. Anyhow, I do have a request to speak. Let me just check that page and see if you have shared. Shill time is coming up in just a few minutes. Of course, we're going to let Cross speak before we get into a shill time. Twitter seems to be taking its sweet little time loading up here. So here, let me go up to some of these news stories. So the first one we're going to talk about comes to us from Coin Bureau. Okay, remember, use your emojis here. You like it, give me a thumbs up. You love it, give me a heart. You don't like it, cry. Use the crying emoji. Okay. First one we're going to look at is comes to us from Coin Bureau at Coin Bureau. Bitcoin braces for 22 trillion shock. $22 trillion shock. US M2 money supply just hit a record 22 trillion, and analysts say this could trigger the next big breakout for BTC. With a BlackRock crypto bombshell looming and Trump's team teasing a big July, are you ready for the quake? What do you think, everybody? Do you think there is a quake coming? What do you think? Somebody let me know. Is there a quake coming? Is there a quake coming? And RB, I'm checking your page here. I don't. You requested to speak, but you failed to share the space that I can see anyhow, and that is a prerequisite if you want to speak. So I'll give you some time to do that. We'll come check in with you in a little bit. So yeah, there we go. Adrian likes that. So come on, guys. Let's go. Next one. Which way am I going? Ripple applies also from Coin Bureau. Let's say it's still on Coin Bureau till I let you know we changed. Breaking: Ripple applies for a U.S. banking license. What do you think? Thumbs up, thumbs down? You think that's a good thing? Think that's a bad thing? Heck, I think anytime we can bridge traditional finance with DeFi or with the crypto space, I think it's a good thing. I think it's a great thing. So anyhow, that's that one.
Hey, Big Gunter.
Hey, welcome back, bud.
Hi, thank you. So my wife handled the situation. I managed to escape to a safe place, guys. I'm safe.
Gotcha. We're glad for that. We need you.
Okay.
We need you. They need you more, but we need you too.
Oh, thank you. So I hope I'm not interrupting you because I wasn't listening to what you were saying lately.
Not at all, bud. Not at all. I was just going through some crypto news from Twitter. That's it. But I held anything XProject related. You're here. I want you to be the speaker on that.
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. No problem. I mean, I'm excited, bro. I think we are living a special time. I realized like last week or something like that XProject is going to be 2 years old in like 20 days.
That's right.
21 days. Right.
It's a party.
And it's crazy because right now my memory is kind of strange. My life is really related to crypto. Like yesterday, I'm going to share you another story. Like yesterday, I don't know how I end up on a token on the graph of a token named Inu. I don't know if you heard about that one. Do you know it, Big Gunker?
Not intimately, anyhow. I believe I've heard the name though.
Okay, so that's a token that was launched like 3 years ago, something like that.
Right.
During the bear market, my wife was pregnant at the time, and so when I saw the token, I remember the whole period of time when I was holding the token, and the whole story. So when I bought it, when I sold, how much profits, the community, the dev, my wife. I told you when she was pregnant. I remember when we went to the hospital to make the echography, the baby check and stuff like that. And so it's crazy because my whole life, all the memories, the late memories are all related to a token. That's very crazy. But the last 2 years are linked to X, and X leads me, to all the ways. Like, every road goes to Rome, something like that. But the inverse thing is like X leading to other thing like XERS and KOKO today. And this is crazy to see that, 2 years have passed. We lived so many things, and at the end of the day, we have built an amazing community, a family. Like, I even see people now coming back, like people that were, for example, in X. Yeah, let's talk about this one, for example. Someone was in X, he made some money in X, then he went XERS, if I'm not, and then he bought KOKO like 2 days ago, like he put 5K, and he was like AFK for a long time, and I was like, so people are coming back. That's why I'm telling you, I believe, that's a feeling, and but based on some facts. I'm not just imagining. I'm seeing things happening, and it's like, OGs. People that they went to the casino, and some made money. Majority they learned a lot of lessons, let's say, and coming a time when they want to get home, to a place, safe place, and build. Because I think the we see Bitcoin, all time high. Uh, I mean, we are going there. Like I told you the other day, the link between gold and Bitcoin. I don't know. I'm convinced about this, but this is really personal thought. About the kilogram of gold that is like 107,000 right now, and Bitcoin 110, I think. Some I checked. I mean, really close. And so I don't know which one is going to push the other one, and but it really depends on. It's like complicated because it depends on the global situation. What's the situation, the war situation right now? Is it going to go to a better situation now? Is it going to improve, or is it going to be the same, or it's going to be worse? Generally, when gold goes up, it's because it's going to be worse. So it's like an indicator we've been having for like forever almost. And is Bitcoin right now the digital? I'd say that copy of gold. You know what I'm saying? Like the digital gold, let's say. I have no idea if this is because gold can go higher and Bitcoin so. Let's see. This correlation is pretty interesting. But at the end of the day, it's just a supposition. I'm just assuming here. I'm just having some thoughts. That's it. But yeah, X 2 years soon. 23rd of July, I think, is going to be a very important date for a lot of people. And we are going, hopefully, to celebrate this properly. We are working on a lot of stuff. So, as you guys know, we are waiting for that money for X's, for X shot, but we are not just like here waiting. We continue to, number one, look at more investors. Number two, building new solutions, new things that will add value to the X project. And this is, we are cooking, and I believe the 23rd will be interesting to reveal a good information about what we're doing. I don't want to tease you. I don't want to spoil you. Sorry, but just we are working, and that's pretty cool because when it click, um, I think things are going to run. Like it's going to be like crazy. XERS is like, did I say it, $2 million market cap this morning?
Yes. Yeah. Currently, to what I know, it's sitting at 2 mil now.
I mean, that's crazy because look, I was hoping for some people to sell so I can buy more. I will have to buy higher. It's fine. I'm fine with that.
Well, they sold it. They sold it. It's just others bought.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, a lot of people are waiting.
Yeah, we went down. I think it went down to what, 1.4, 1.5 again, somewhere around there.
Yeah, but when the market went down too, like
right,
Ethereum it was like, it was like kind of like normal, but like not enough. And I was expecting, maybe I was like, but what? No way. Like the XERS, like they tell me, no, sir, you want to buy, you will have to buy higher. We are holding our XERS, and we have some new holders, which is cool. I think it's the mouth to ear. People are because I'm not pushing it right now. To be honest,
that's
like
right.
XERS, I don't want people to really jump on the chart now because, like I explained to you guys before the push, we need to accumulate as a team as much as possible. It's good for the marketing. It's good for the longevity of the project. More tokens in our hands is always better. But we follow, and I think at the end of the day, it's very, very, very positive thing. It's showing the level, sorry, the level of belief of the holders, in the project, and also right now it's clearly established and for everybody, and it's clear that XERS and KOKO are the same family. So I'm seeing some XERS joining the KOKO OGs chat, and the other way, some koalas buying XERS. Wow, I mean, we are getting strong, guys. We are getting strong. It has been noticed. I'm having a lot of chats with, phone calls, VCs with big people, like, people that have achieved a lot. They have a lot of knowledge, community, and money, and their ideas and everything. So, interesting people for business and also just talk and sharing experience. And the feedback is always the same, and people are bullish, and they're like XERS, like I'm gonna buy, like they're like, I'm waiting for it to go to 1.5, and it, it's not going, it went, like you said, be going curve, but it was too fast. The
That's right.
people, that guy, for example, didn't buy yet. He was like, he's still waiting, and but like I told him, you cope, bro, like like they're making me so it's but so they are waiting, and once you have the things rolling and the volume coming back and everything, I think it's going we are going to witness uh, like fireworks here, because I mean none of us here is going to sell for not even a 10x or 100x.
Yeah,
I mean
exactly.
yeah, I mean, you will have to. I mean, what I say always, it's important, is I want you all to be wealthy. So we are a wealthy community. It's cool to be friends and brothers,
Amen.
and it's cool to be friends and brothers with money.
That's right. That's right.
So yeah,
I think what you're finding is when we're getting dips like that, it's the OG believers, of
yep,
faith is like a muscle, needs to be exercised, and we have
yeah,
been training for almost 2 years. And that faith is just for us that have been here for that long. The faith is so strong now that when we see that little dip, we're like, that's mine, and we jump
that's
right
an
we
opportunity.
jump right on it. That's right, because we know we know what's coming, and we believe in the overall vision of what's going to happen and where we're going.
Yeah, imagine. So how that makes me comfortable, because even new investors, because a lot of people, when I'm talking about the business to invest, they're like, when are you going to launch? And I say, no, we are already live. Sometimes they don't, because it's not easy to understand everything, so they always ask this question, even if I explained it anyway. And they are like, oh, but yeah, how comes it's holding in, it's like this. So I explain the story again, and then it makes sense to people, because at first, when you come to an investor and you want to share a project, understand like 20% or 10% of what you say. You have to be good. So if you can have his attention and he asks question, then that's a very good sign. And when it happens, and then you explain it, and then they understand it, and say like, okay, so those guys from day one, after this and all of that, blah 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 blah, yeah, they understand that they are like part of the company.
That's
They are yeah, I mean, they're
that's right.
shareholders.
That's right,
You
and
know,
and
yeah.
I would think that as an investor, see, I've never had the money to be called an investor, so but I don't know how an investor thinks, but I would logically think that as an investor, you want to see activity and longevity.
Yeah, exactly. I remember the conversation with Lord Keck, the Pepe Dev,
Mm-hmm.
last year. I remember it like today, and I was like, what are the reasons why you want to join KOKO? And longevity was one of them. Like you guys show that you can survive like everything, like anything, like you will. And it's which is, I mean, and the craziest thing about this whole story is that after we had that chat and blah blah, and he started investing, we had that being dump,
Yes,
and
yes.
then wow, and then I bought back, and we all bought back, and it was like, oh, you know what, this, I am even more confident, even more confident now. I was like, oh, that's cool, so we're we have this force, bros. That's we are, as a family. You say we have the vision. We share the vision. We trust each other. We are hard workers. Everybody is doing his part. We have ambitions, but we have experience. So I mean, this is the perfect cocktail for me for to success, and hopefully we are going to achieve. So good things coming. I'm really happy about really KOKO, and how everything is behaving out there. I think that's it's going to be very fun, because 10 millions are really close. At any moment, we will be there, and then we will. I think we are going to see a lot of volume again and interest on KOKO. and maybe cleaning more JITs. I don't know, because I don't want to be too optimistic all the time, because the reality is that, and we have 2 years experience together, so we
Sure.
all know that there is always a JIT. There
That's
is
right.
always a JIT.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter, because it's we need to zoom out always, and that's why I made the 3-day chart today. Like zooming out, I'm like, I'm seeing the future. Like we can definitely go this way and way higher. Especially we all all the plans that I have set when we were at 20, and because the plan that from there we were going. It was a full plan anyway, and not need to share details, but the whole plan I had at 20, I still have it now. Everything is ready. We're just waiting for that market cap to go up, that volume to pick up, which I think will come once it's like rolling. People follow each other's. So yeah, let's continue to work. And but congratulations everybody for diamond handing, for working. I think we're building something amazing together.
Absolutely. Everybody, if there's anybody here that's not following Cross on X, make sure you go and do it. I just shared one of his posts highlighting the relationship between XERS and KOKO. Take a look at that. But also I shared that so that you have a direct link to his X account. Make sure you go and follow him. I do have one question for you, Cross. It's a little personal, but a little business. In the crossover lounge, I wrote a post today that I consider the crossover lounge as part of the XProject. Are you okay that I look at it that way, or do you want them to be separate?
Well, let's look at history first. The crossover lounge is older than XProject.
Okay.
And older than KOKO, of course. So it has its own story, which is the gold finder. Finding early projects, sharing, blah blah blah, making a community like this. So, but what happened is that after this 2 years, we had a lot of erosion, in the several groups I had, and I think the crossover loans right now is mainly formed by KOKO XERS holders, like majority, I believe, and the rest are old friends from from before X, which know the story, the X story, and respect it, and blah blah. So at the end of the day, everybody is involved from far or from close from XProject, and seeing the loans like this is not far from true, but I would not officially say it.
Okay, got it. Understood. Anyhow, thank you for that lounge, by the way. I mean, our XProject community has been looking for something for a long time, and I know over the past couple of years, several of us have tried to do little groups or this and that to accomplish what you're doing with the crossover lounge. And I mean, thank you for that. We've been looking for a place where we can share some legit projects, and you provided that too. Thank you.
Well, you're welcome, but it's always come with a risk.
Yes.
I mean, this kind of plays. Like you say, what? Like when I share something, is when I have the conviction that it's safe and it's a good entry and has potential to make multiples. I don't know how many, maybe, but like at least 2x or something like that. So because I find, it's like, because I don't really have time to shill. So those things, they came like naturally from different whales group, like really base group that have alpha and connections and all of that. So when I have infos like that, I can share them. But then there is something that is very important, is the market situation, is the dilution we are seeing. Is look, I have shared several projects. They almost all of them did pretty well from where they were called, but then they also went down like pretty quickly too, then up. I mean, there is a lot of dilution, I think, in this market, and that's what I was saying earlier. I was explaining that people now are going to center more to their conviction long-term plays now. I believe we are going to enter in that phase of the cycle, because there is too much dilution, which means that very few tokens can can go really go high and have, unless there is a Dubai money, I don't know, I mean, or there is special thing like Elon Musk or Vitalik, or I don't know, something big. But so yeah, so it's cool. What's important here, the message here is that it's important to know how to trade. And I come back to the fundamentals. What I was doing at first with my group, the launch, is about making sure that don't FOMO. You get, you watch your entry, you take back your initials, some profits also if you can at first. That's cool if you can make some, and then you manage your bag so you can always protect your capital, because at the end of the day, majority are gambles. There are so many projects and so many dilution. I mean, even if they are legit, like they are safe, team is good, project is good. I mean, their utility, or if it's utility or a good meme or blah blah blah, even everything is green. Sometime because of market conditions or because of this dilution, they are not going up at the rhythm you would like to, and they are even correcting hard, like shaking you. And that's another game, that the trenches game. And but with the dilution, it's like I'm saying again, that's the fifth time I use the word, maybe, or more. I think we are now going to see people more, focus on long-term plays, and that's good for us. That's good for us because, you cannot be, not all projects can go high, that's impossible. There is a total amount of money in the ecosystem, and you take a share of that. So
that's right. We are a conviction play. Both of our projects, KOKO and XERS. I mean, shoot, even our meme coin X, they're good projects.
yeah,
But it as people are looking for good conviction plays, that's how diamond hands are created. Once they find that conviction play and they see some benefits, they see some X's coming back into their pockets, that creates diamond hands. And
yeah.
that's what we've been building. So cool. So
But
cool.
us, I think it's even more than that. Us, I think we've been like, we are like an old couple. We have been together for so. I don't know how to explain, but we've been together for so long.
It's true.
It's like, yeah, bro, it's moon or dust, bro. We are here. We are not gonna give up. We are going to push. We are going to work all together. That's it. That's the only way.
That's right. That's right. Just like as you and I talked on Telegram, of some things that I went through at the beginning of the year, and I took a step back, because to me, dedication is really, really important, and I don't enjoy burning bridges. I don't enjoy doing things like that. So I take a step back. Okay. And I let my emotions get out of it. And you have to do that. And it's the same thing in a marriage. When you have two people who get emotional, that's where the fights and the arguments come in. And it's better if, something happens, I don't like it. Okay, let me take a step back before I go ahead and just explode, because then nobody wins. And I'm a very dedicated person, and this is XProject, me and XProject. This is somewhat of a marriage. It's same thing with a job. Too many people, I think, just go job to job to job to job, and for some people that's a good thing because they get to increase their take home and stuff like that. But I've always been very dedicated. I worked one job for 24 years. Because I look at it as a marriage. It's like a marriage, and every day in a marriage is not going to be good. Is not going to be is not going to be amazing. Let me rephrase that. It's not going to be amazing. But every day I make a choice to love my wife. Whether it's consciously or subconsciously, I make that choice every day.
I think you're a model for us here, Big Conquer, as an husband. It's not easy at all. I was laughing this morning. I was in a private chat. We were talking about something, and the guy says, "Oh yeah, I mean about something." They were arguing, and I answered something and say, "Oh yeah, Cross, you were right." And another guy came and said, "Yes, of course, Cross is always right." And I say, "No, the only one person that has that privilege is my wife. She's the only one, like, you know, and they were laughing like crazy. Like, I mean,
some of the
but
biggest problems are caused when I'm actually right. I know.
bro, didn't you see the video of those couples that are buying apples in a store? Like, there is, didn't see that? Like, they are
No.
together, a couple. No, okay, so husband and wife in front of the apples, and you know, there is a bag there, and the woman is taking apples. She's like choosing, and
Oh
she's putting
yes.
you saw that,
Oh my goodness, yes, yes. She would
bro?
choose. Okay, I don't want to steal your thunder, but yeah, she was choosing the apples or whatever it is, putting them in the bag, and the man was taking it from the bag and showing it to her. Here, do you like this? She's like, oh no, that's trash.
Bro, that video, I saw it. I was like, yeah, maybe, you
And
know,
that,
it's not true, you know, but and then I saw a lot of couples in the world, a lot of men doing the trick, you know, to their wives, and always the same reaction. I was like, oh man, okay, we are cursed, you know.
that little video right there should probably be a part of every premarital marriage counseling out there.
For real, bro. Because you know, at first, you know, you are young, you think, you know, you can convince, you have energy, but I mean, at the end, you can never win, bro. Forget it.
That's that's it. That's it. That's it. You know, once I've learned that winning is
Sorry.
once I
Oh
learned
yeah.
once I learned that winning is when I just keep my mouth shut. Things got a lot
Yeah,
easier.
it's better, bro. Well, wallah, it's better. It's best. It's the best thing because at the end of the day, you know, you're not gonna win this. Save your energy,
Uh-huh.
and you know,
You know, and
when everything is calm,
that's right. That's
you
right.
can
And
talk again. Yeah.
please understand, everybody. We're not bashing women here. We're just
No, 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 no.
absolutely speaking truth. I love my wife
We
to
don't have the
death.
balls to do so.
Exactly. Exactly. Yes, you're absolutely right. They're diamonds, but guess what happens when you crack a diamond? It might break. Guys, you can come on up and say hello. Anybody wants to come on up and say hello? Crush, do you have a moment for anybody to come and ask questions?
Absolutely. Like I said, I escaped. I know I am in a safe place. I can talk to you guys.
Okay. Well, we have.
I'm a bit stoned because I was outside today. It's very hot here in France. I don't know why it's getting crazy. I didn't drink, like I'm so tired, but yeah, I'm okay. I'm here, guys. Let's go.
Gotcha. RB tried to come up. They didn't share the space. Then they did share the space, and didn't come back. But anyhow, when RB comes back, they're welcome to come on up and speak. Digital X, how you doing, bud? Are you? Thank you for sharing the space. What's going on?
Good morning, good evening.
Hello,
How you doing,
welcome.
Good
man?
evening.
Welcome. How you doing, man? All the chilling and chilling. This is so fucking amazing.
Hey, watch your mouth here.
Wow.
Watch your
Awesome.
mouth. This is family friendly, okay?
Yeah. Got you, man.
Thanks, bud. So what's up?
Yo,
He's excited.
I'm here
He's
to chill with you.
excited.
How you doing, man?
Hi, how is Nigeria? Are you in Nigeria?
Yes, I'm Nigeria.
Nigeria. These
Oh,
guys, they're deep in crypto, huh?
no, I'm new
No,
in
yeah.
this space. This is my
Oh,
first
you
time.
know. Oh, and you bought KOKO or XERS?
No, I don't have it, but I'll check it.
Okay, thank you, bro. Have a good day.
Thank you too, man. What's up? Anything for boys? I'm here to support you, man.
Thanks, bud. Thank you for sharing the space. I appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
All right. Do you have any questions before I send you down?
Yeah, I don't know. I like to know about this KOKO, man.
Okay. Do you like memes?
Yes, I'm new
KOKO
on.
the koala.
Go ahead,
KOKO
Cross. You
the
take it. You take
koala.
it.
Yeah, KOKO is this beautiful koala that wants to be rich, but he's already rich inside, but he doesn't know exactly. So he needs to materialize that wealth in something material and getting rich in Bitcoin. So he's, digging, he's fighting, he's making alliances, and he's making a whole army to take over the cryptosphere. That's what KOKO is.
Yes, for you, man, that's good. You sound good, man. Yes, I like to connect with people, good communities.
But you will
Because,
need
every
to
time
eat eucalyptus. Do you have eucalyptus in Nigeria?
you said,
Do you have eucalyptus in Nigeria?
Eucalyptus.
Yeah.
Eucalyptus.
yeah, we have it.
Okay, because rule number 1 is you need to eat. And what you eat as a koala is, name it.
Yes.
I do.
Yeah, for you, we don't have it here.
It's pizza, for God's sake.
Oh, my favorite food. Oh, I knew this was home.
We have rice, we have beans, we have different things. But you don't have that
Right
one.
now, Bigonker, I believe the guys in the chat, they're like, what's going on? But they're used, to have fun on the Bigonker show.
That's why we do it, baby. Dad jokes. Come on. Nothing but puns. Digital X, do you have pizza in Nigeria?
Yes, we have a pizza, man.
All right. So now the only thing you're missing is a bag of KOKO, my friend. That's how you eat.
Yeah.
You get that bag of KOKO, you put a slice of pepperoni in your face, and you wait. You just diamond hand that thing.
All right, that's good, man.
So yeah, you can tell we're a laid-back community. We like to have some fun.
Yeah, but can I send you my back?
You want to do what with the what?
Yeah, if you can.
You want to send you his back.
What bag do you want to sell? I mean,
no, I want to send you his back, like he has a back, right?
I have a bag. I just want to have a bag of KOKO, man.
You want me to? You want me to send you a bag?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what happens when you do something.
Of course.
You know what happens when you do something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you know going down?
Yeah.
Community. Good hands, man. You have gold in hand.
Sorry, brother. You want a bag? You gotta buy it like me. I gotta send you down, brother. I don't take people. Come on up here and beg. Anyhow, everybody else, welcome. Anybody else have something they want to say?
Oh, hey, Bigo, it's so cool. I mean, every time, there is someone coming from Nigeria, like, it's...
I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it. I was ready.
Oh, bro, nothing. I have nothing against Nigeria. It's just lots of the culture, It's like you open a space, you have a guy from Nigeria coming. Generally, he's eating something while he's talking. And
pizza was eating pizza,
and they have the same questions. That's part of
I didn't kick the brother out. He's still here. He's still here.
That's cool, man.
Welcome to hang out. Welcome to listen. Welcome to buy a bag, like everybody. I do want to say, somebody is here with the name of Fart Dog, and there are Fart Dog on Soul. There are a lot of my brothers and sisters have some Fart Dog, and I don't.
You don't?
No, I don't. I have shoot. I have a job been waiting to pay me for almost 10 days now. Hasn't even paid me. So I at the moment can't. I have no fiat to do anything. But Fart Dog, I'd be more than happy to have you come on up and talk about your project.
Yeah, he looks happy.
He's crying.
But he's not a speaker.
Crying, I guess that means he's not able to speak at the moment. Anyhow, Fart Dog, if you have a representative that can come on up and speak, I know a lot of my KOKO brothers and sisters have they're invested in your project. So I would give you some time on the floor, okay? If you know somebody that can come and speak. So anyhow, everybody, this is open chat time. How often do
I'll be
you
curious
get to
to.
come and just ask Cross a question? I mean, come on.
I'll be curious. I'm curious to hear the demo or the presentation of Farduk from Sea Love. If you guys have someone to speak, yes. If not, I think I can speak about it a lot because I've been there from day one. But I will wait until I see some.
Cross, if you don't mind, with all due respect, I'd rather have you just stick to the XProject here.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So if anybody that's holding Fart Dog wants to come on up and speak about it, this is an open shield time. Come on up. Cross, there was a project that I saw. Somebody posted it in the lounge. It was called Invest to Earn. You know anything? Yeah. You know anything about that one?
He shilled me. Actually, yeah. The ticker is Invest, right? It's on Solana.
Yes, I've been following their TG. I mean, the price action is holding steady.
Yeah, from what I understood, they look like good people behind it.
Okay.
The project is like a old school, 5% tax.
Yes, it's
on buy and sales.
555 and transfer.
Right. Oh, even transfer. Okay, and then you get Solana basically for holding, right? So that's a concept. That's like an old concept we especially had on BSC last cycle. There is my friend Adam that has not the one of Fartgog, another one that is running Hold. I don't know if you guys know Hold on BSC. You might have seen it because Elja tweeted it a lot, and even CZ reacted or retweeted or something like that. So that's an old concept function. I don't want to make my Metman here and be bearish, but I'm not. That's not really. I mean,
you didn't share it.
To me,
my question: did you share it or did somebody else share it?
No, I didn't share it.
Okay.
Somebody else in the group.
There we go.
So,
I think that says everything.
Yeah, I didn't share it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks, but
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean anything. I mean, in this space, doesn't mean anything. I saw today, I think the ticker Invest pumped, but it's another project on another chain. I think it's on BSC, by the way. Not sure. So you never know when what can pump and not. But yeah, but it wasn't me. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Thanks, Ben. So, I'll just keep following. Yeah. I'll just keep following it, and maybe someday my my lovely U.S. dollars will show up in my bank account soon. Anyhow,
I see you.
Go ahead.
I see you. Yeah, I see you have shared my tweet with this little image I made.
Yes, I put that up here on the Jumbotron for everybody. That way they can see how XERS and they can see the XProject ecosystem, and to have a quick link to you to go ahead and follow you.
Cool. But this image is pretty very, very simple, and it's way more complicated than this. There are a lot of things that don't appear here, like the marketing, wallet, the development, the team, like the 3% tax on the traits of XERS, for example, or other utilities. But yeah, I think I wanted to make something very simple. Like people say, okay, I get it. I mean, like anyone new, you want to explain him what is the XProject, and you show them this. I mean, pretty simple to understand. Okay, then if the utilities are working and generate revenues, this is a no-brainer. This is a winner. I can buy either. I will buy both. I will have a meme bag and a utility. I to enter the ecosystem, have XERS to maybe stake, maybe participate, because the XERS tokens are going to be used as a how to say that, it's the token, the coin that will rule the whole ecosystem. So tomorrow you might, let's say, be able to buy stuff with your XERS, or use your XERS to unlock access to things, like, for example, exactly what we have right now with Xcolor. That's an example. So Yeah, it's. I think we have something amazing here, guys. You just continue what we're doing. We're doing great. We're cooking. It's hot everywhere, outside, inside, and that's the future. I think of where the crypto will be. It's DeFi because I think this cycle. I mean, all those meme coins, it cannot last forever. So many people lost money, so it was just part of the cycle. We have to be patient, and that's it.
That's right. That's right. So, Cross, I don't really have anything else. Guys, girls, anybody want to come on up and just say hello? You know how I hate dead space. Anyhow, Mr. Cross, we are all patiently awaiting some XERS bombs, and I promise you, we will all be partying in our own way as soon as that first bomb is dropped, my friend.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go.
So, all right, everybody, I'm going to close it down then. We've been at it for about an hour and 20 minutes. Don't forget, I did record this, record a video. So if you want to see my happy little face, you're welcome to. I will share the YouTube link once I upload it. I'll share the YouTube link on my X as soon as I do what I want to the video. May not be today and it may not be tomorrow because this is my busy time. I get extremely busy this time of year with teaching. So probably maybe Saturday or Sunday. We'll see. But anyhow, everybody have a great day. Cross, thank you as always for coming in here and sharing your wisdom. And whether these people know it or not, you dropped a little alpha today. You dropped a little alpha when you started telling us about the XERS token being an ecosystem token. Anyhow, I hope everybody's paying attention. Have a great day. We'll see you all later. Cross, thank you again, brother. We'll see you soon.
I crack myself up. Anyhow.